such a pretty girl.
Oh, that's right. I realized that this covers everything up. So should I put just maybe that's okay. Actually, I looked into the weather station. I should check that. Probably not open on Wednesdays. Money! Well, if I had money, I'll tell you what I'd do. Go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. Crazy about a Mercury. I'm finally Mercury. Is it not open? It's not gonna be open Wednesdays. Saturday through Monday. Because why not? Dang it. Dang it. Well, this wasn't thought through very well.
I'm all out of strength.
Yes.
I could.
Oh my god.
So that new rancher's kind of cute, right? Of course, he's not really my type in that he's gainfully employed and appears mentally stable. But hey, why not try something new?
You can have him. Natalia's been pretty cool.
Oh, I think I see something.
Vodka. Cool. Well, let's go give Natalia some vodka, because I'm pretty sure I got some. Dagnabbit, it's only 4:50. Where is she?
I just want you to know I'm not judging you for going into the woods, even though you do go fairly late at night. There are plenty of resources out there that I imagine a farmer could use.
You know about that?
Don't worry, I won't tell Otto. We'll keep this between us. Wonderful. I'm so glad you've decided to attend. Come by the Consciousness Center any night.
Do you have a good relationship with your mom, Tara?
We do now. But, my teenage years were definitely a bit rough.
Well, that's good to know. Maybe Juliet and I will get along better someday, too.
Hey, Violet. How are your potions? Oh, wait. Can we talk about that here?
I mean, nobody's listening most of the time, so just use common sense and common words. So, like, not potion.
Touché.
When the days got their longest, my dad would leave out milk for the fairies. I thought it was foolish. But sometimes, well, do you ever wonder if fairies are real?
No, no, definitely not. Never.
The fuck? Why you gotta be so weird? Is it inappropriate to give you a gift of booze?
I know it's cliche, but this Russian lady sure loves a drop of fine vodka.
No. Besties.
You think Violet will stock some chaps and vests? Now that I'm staying, I really need to expand my wardrobe.
What do you mean now that you're staying? Well, let's go get this grief thing over with. That works, right? Just get it over with. Are they sleeping? How cute. Could just go get toasty in the bar instead, but no, I'll go talk about my feelings.
Tara, come in, come in. That smoothie looks delicious. Have some of the pie that Juliet brought. And popcorn from Sebastian. Violet, welcome.
Thanks. Hey, bud.
As I was saying, sometimes it can be helpful for us to confront the strength of our emotions. It makes us realize what actions we want to take, and what those actions are.
So, what did you think?
Being open with you all, it actually helped.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. At first, I couldn't take it seriously, but after a while, I was like, sure, let's talk about feelings. Tonight, I realized I want to do more. About my mom disappearing. Like, maybe I should still be looking for her.
I don't know if that's what Vanessa meant.
I gotta stop at home before going to the circle. See you soon, Tara.
We have chickens now, Grandma. Well, a chick.
Got two.
Parker fixed up the coop. It looks just like it did when I was little. I'm all.
No,
I could.
I'm not. I was just trying to pick a mushroom. You can pick mushrooms up. Lord. Are we ever gonna ask anybody why they're just peanuts laying in the forest? What about the almonds that are up on the mountain?
Cast any good incantation spells lately?
No.
Ugh, me either. I'm not very good at them. Potions, though. I'm a killer.
We cannot let the townspeople know our true identities. Witches have died this way.
Your Gram was a fine witch. Cheers me up to see you follow her footsteps. In your own way, course.
I know the Farseer's whole thing is to speak in riddles. Sometimes I wish I could just get one straight answer out of the guy.
I came here to see if she'd tell me what about her Mamsie. No dice. Don't you ding at me. Don't you ding. I'm going home. Pomegranate. I ain't got no stinking pomegranate. Mandrake?
Am I ready?
Yes. Dang it, I'm working on it. If I get married, do we live in the same house?
Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag.
Doesn't exactly rhyme, but it kind of rhymes. No, what the fuck?
more.
Look at you, Lefty. You're a whole chicken now. And you, Layla. Oh, you my girls. You guys lay any eggs yet? No. That's okay. You're still cute. The trick is you can't just sell raw materials. You gotta make something out of it. If you make something out of it, you can sell it for a lot more, and that's the key. It makes you feel like a hoarder. Come on. I need amethyst. Amethyst. Amethyst? Hardly know her. Topaz for days, though. Amethyst. How many do I have now? Ugh. Oh, that's sweet.
I already know I'm treating myself to Damon's tonight. Sweating in the mines makes for thirsty work.
Oh, that's right, girl.
I'm all. I could.
Oh.
Hmm.
We're gonna talk about why there's so much money in the ground up
I
there.
found something. A recipe.
Cream of mushroom soup, eh? Oh, fuck, nothing's open on Thursdays.
Vanessa seems kinda distant, but I know what's up with her now. She acts that way because she feels like she has to keep going. There are times when I've felt that.
I've never understood people who say, nice weather, isn't it? All weather is nice.
Fair enough.
Messenger Connor is a really humble guy.
I agree with Messenger Cameron about most stuff, but isn't the summer festival harmless? The old stories mentioned fairies, sure, but everyone knows there aren't actually any fairies.
Yup. Everyone sure does know that.
Felt a cutscene coming
Hey,
up.
Tara, can I buy you a drink? Just make sure you have some cash for the drink Kai is buying you. His tab's already maxed out.
Dude, I embrace the life of a nomad, okay? Having chill experiences, going to awesome places, and meeting cool people, that's what's up. Not materialistic things.
As long as you get paid.
I admire Kai's philosophy, but I'm too broke now to buy seed.
Well, it so happens that I had a good week at the stall, so I've got you, Tara. Zip it, Damon. If you'll pardon me, nature calls, and I must answer, my friends.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible wingman. I'll make it up to him by letting you know that Kai likes you, if you didn't already know that.
Spilling his secrets also makes you kind of a terrible wingman. But I appreciate your heart being in the right place.
Hey, I do what I can. Here's your drink. On the house. This place is so much quieter than it was back when the mining company was still open. If Pa were here, he would take one look around and declare our bar dead.
Hey, there's people here. It's at least like a zombie bar.
Brains.
Say, Tara, I've been thinking about the fairies. What if they're the dark shapes in the woods at night?
I promise you, there are no fairies in the woods.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anyway.
Some people make fun of Bruno for drinking all the time, but I get it. He's been through a lot. Pro tip? He likes it when you ask for one of his old stories. Then he gets to, you know,
Literally
live in that
right
moment
there.
again.
We're looking at him.
Let me know if you want me to set you up on a date. Natalia complains about being single, but she never takes me up on my offer to set her up. I can only help those that want to help themselves, you know?
The lowdown on that bookkeeper.
was a good kitty.
Come on, guys. Why you gotta make it this hard? I just need one more. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna give me the come out. Chugging that sugary lemonade. That's good for you, right? Untethered and I know no bounds. I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds. Come on. One more amethyst. Amethyst!
I'm all I could.
Yeah. It's a healthy amount of popcorn. Come on, amethyst. You're such a bitch. Fuck. Fine. Fine. Can I buy it? Eggs. I know you're hungry, baby girls. So many things I have to do.
I would help you if I could, Natalia. I just don't have any wood to spare in my shop right now.
Curse that unreliable fairy. I'll never have enough coal to make it before my next shipment comes. Oh, Tara, Any chance you have some spare wood I could burn down into charcoal? I can't keep my forge hot enough without it. Hi, Tara. Did you bring the wood?
Literally.
Here's your wood, Natalia. Will it make enough charcoal?
Yes, this should be enough. It'll burn down just before I run completely out of my last batch of coal. Lucky
have
timing.
coal.
You believe in luck, Tara?
To tell you the truth, Natalia, I'm starting to believe in all sorts of things I never thought were possible.
Me too. Funny, I think it's something about this place. Being here makes me feel like anything could happen. The old babka who held onto my great-grandpa's hammer all those years said when I picked it up, my luck would get better. I think she was right. After all, I live in this beautiful place now, and I've made such wonderful friends. Like you, Tara.
Best friends. This is because I gave you vodka. Huh, nope. Ah, you bitch.
Don't forget to stop by Parker's shop if...
No, I don't remember what all I need. Ah! Fuck. Oh, yes I do. I need potato and carrot. Really? Oh. Ah, fucking fuck, whatever. Ah! Hey!
Man, all I wanted to do was travel when I was a kid. Now my mom sends me a care package and I'm wishing I could hug her.
Suede. Ah, fuck. Shop is already closed. Peach. Alright, so that's my spell check. Oh, shoot. Make a speed time incantation. Fuck you. That's what I had to. Chickens! How do I feed my chickens? Can I give them, like, produce as a treat? Oh, I'm not all out of energy. Alright, come on. Shrimp. One more shrimp. One more shrimp. One more.
Haha! Gotcha!
Shrimpy, shrimpy, shrimpy. Yes! Best day ever. Waka, waka, waka.
saw my request. I was starting to think no one would.
Impossible, dude.
I thought these old hands were magic because they knew when it was gonna rain. But that lady scientist told me that pressure drops before a storm. Makes my arthritis play up. Huh.
I'm ready for it to be fall. It's peak pie season after all.
This got shit to do. Might make the speed up spell. What do I need for that? Kinda forgot about it. Oh, hey. Oh, that was okay. Gotta go pay my dues.
It was Grandma.
So how do I do the old... Huh? What do you mean bruise 3? Do I have to... Do I...
It was Grandma's.
I don't understand. How do I make it? Fine, I'll just run. I'll just run like a little bitch. Do I have to buy a broom? Do I have to wait until someone tells me how to use the broom? Why did they give me the potions back if I can't use them? Trudging, girl. I'm trudging.
Yes.
Daggum, that used up all my magic, huh?
Hmm.
this is why every time I should not. Someone gets ordered twice, that one never gets ordered.
Here, kitty kitty. Am I sure?
Oh, wow. Well done. Thank you, novice. You should hold on to this, though.
Wait, this really means...
Shh. Someone might be listening.
But Lena, you're one of the most respected members in this community. I'm sure if you just told...
They're not ready. Not yet.
Like storms that make the river sing. Fill my magic from the spring.
Thank you for taking a chance on the grief support group. That
Talking
kind of
about that,
thing
guys
isn't
weren't
easy
there.
for a lot of people.
So, do you have any fun plans for the summer?
Oh, it's our busiest season. I can't really go anywhere. I'll probably hop over on the ferry to visit my dad in Milkwater, though.
Man, all I want.
I left some flowers at Giva's doorstep. Not that flowers will magically clean that old place up, but it's a start.
But what if Giva finds out about... you know?
I'm not worried about that. I'm just psyched that we get another resident with good fashion sense.
I don't have a sewing machine yet. I should make a sewing machine first. That feels responsible. So what am I trying to do? Difficulty. That.
When I work with metal, sometimes I feel like it's talking to me. Guess that's what happens when you spend all day by the forge.
Get dehydrated. Damn. Right. Okay. 15 days. Alrighty. That's fine. Yes! Amethyst purchase! Hot damn, hot damn. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let me run in as fast as I can. Bless my little heart. One as fast as you can. Anyone can catch you because you're the slowest motherfucker in town. I think everybody's pretty slow. Hup. Impossible.
Here goes nothing.
Yo, fairy folk. Be tight, yo. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna I need a cover.
Tara, you've returned. I knew you could do it.
And I knew I'd seen you somewhere before. I live in Milkwater, my foot.
It's the wild boat. Huh. And look, the wildling.
Ah, Tara. Do you have the customary charm?
Oh, here it is.
What's that?
So what does this do, anyway?
Oh, if you break the charm, it reveals your location. A fascinating little gadget.
And if you ever endanger our secrecy here, we will know exactly where to find you.
But where am I exactly?
Oh, where are our manners? Yes, you're in Ravenwood Hollow, our hidden little home. You already know me as a human, but under the moon, I take a slightly more wolfish form.
You may call me Perry. I'm a fairy, and I run the
Perry the
apothecary.
fairy.
What? It's not even that funny.
We've met, course. Oh, but not formally. I'm Zephyr, of the Grimspark Goblins.
I'm Ariel. I would like you more if you were scaly or furry or had wings, but you'll do.
Wow. I've never seen this place on a map of Fairhaven.
Technically, we're not in Fairhaven. This place exists between a point in the human world, that's Fairhaven, and a point in the Fey world, the Gloaming.
Don't tell me. Another place everyone failed to mention.
Come speak with me later.
There are things about the Fey world you must know.
So you are the Fae?
Yes,
shit.
and we don't
She's
let
a
many into our
fairy.
home. Not even all witches.
But you brought me here during the summer festival.
Actually, we haven't been able to untie that particular knot.
What Zephyr means is none of us brought you here. We still don't know how it happened.
Great. Love that there's a unsolved mystery centering around me, being flung through space-time.
Ooh, spicy! Just like your grandmother.
Now that you've been formally received into Ravenwood Hollow, you can come and go as you like. Just remember, never reveal our existence
Pretty big for a fairy,
to
huh?
anyone.
Where are you from, Ariel?
It is a place you humans call Brazil. But when I came into being, the humans called it Pindoretama.
That's a long way from here.
One day I may tell you the story of how I came to Ravenwood Hollow.
Whoa.
You may stare, I have wondrous ankles. This is my watch post. I keep a lookout for wild animals who may be wounded or otherwise in danger. Come visit me if you ever want to learn how to commune with all of nature's creatures.
I'm here right now. Teach me everything, please.
You said a while back that you had something to tell me about the gloaming?
Yes. The wellspring that you witches balance. It exists in the Fey world. The human world is not itself magical, but magic bubbles up from elsewhere. That's the gloaming. At its heart is the wellspring.
Oh, but I still have so many questions.
You will have to ask them later. I am a busy fairy.
Dang it.
So, were you born in Ravenwood Hollow?
Not at all. I grew up in a tiny town in Alaska, and my parents are decidedly human. The story of how I ended up here is quite complicated.
I got the time, baby. I also have no idea how to get home. Ah, boat. Bibbidi bobbidi bobbidi. What are you doing up there, creepy creep mayor?
Something wrong, Otto?
One of the kids squirted my suit with lemon juice just now, but I'm sure it wasn't on purpose.
Certainly not. There's no other way to get that. Real unfortunate.
is it?
Bombay. That looks strange. Strange is what that looks. Bit silly for a tree to be right here today.
Finally!
I kind of feel a bit at a loss. Ooh, tomorrow I get to buy food for my chickens. Hopefully they don't like actually die, they just don't produce eggs. I'm not even looking at them. Like, my level of avoidance in video games matches my levels of avoidance in real life. I'm just like, if I can't see them, it's not an issue. I really should have asked who in town knows about them. Because I guess maybe everyone knows about them, they just can't visit.
So the head of the Fairhaven Coven is my former babysitter, Lena?
Don't say it.
But no one can hear us out here, and you're not wearing your mask.
It's the principle of the thing.
Lena's been worrying about her kids coming up. Even when you tell her it'll work out all right, not everyone's ready to listen.
So, this boat I can use for interdimensional travel. Can you see it?
Sure can't, and I couldn't when the boat was Hazel's either. That's how it works. Honestly, you're missing out more than me. You don't get to see my magic scooter.
That's a magic scooter?
It took me ages. So if I use my boat to get to Ravenwood Hollow, how does everyone else get there?
A different form of transportation reveals itself to each of us over time. Mine, for example, is a funicular. And no one can see it but me.
Wow. I thought my boat was cool. Now I find out that I could have had a bullet train or a penny farthing bike.
It's like she's not even there. That's weird. She goes down the street, going shit, shit, oh shit, I hope I don't pass out. I don't understand why this house is so far away from the woods. Why are the woods so far away from my house? Maybe I'm not the problem. Maybe the woods are the problem. You ever think about that? No, think about yourself. Beaches.
think I see something.
Something I can make. Why, of course. Of course my baby likes wine. Oop, Thomas.
Good morning, Thomas.
Not such a good morning at my farm. My well water's coming up full of mud and silt.
Oh, is it broken?
No, that means it's about to go dry. The drought has gone on too long.
Well, you're welcome to use my well if you need to.
Appreciated, but that's not gonna solve the problem long term. Yours will go dry soon too, I suspect. And while you're planning for this dry spell, might want to check in with everyone in town. This has been a scorcher of a summer.
I will. Hey, thanks for giving me a heads up, Thomas.
So, I hear you're raising livestock too.
Are you upset?
Not as long as you treat your animals right and keep them away from my corn plants.
I thought you said the land here was ripe for all kinds of development.
It is, but mucking around with public land won't go over well with my voters.
I'll tell you what doesn't go over well. No water for anyone, your voters included. What exactly is your plan, Mayor Soft?
What's that about development?
Oh, I was just telling Otto about my personal development plans. I came to Fairhaven to allow my soul to bloom. Just like Thoreau, as the great man said, I went to the woods because I wish to live deliciously.
I think he said deliberately, not deliciously.
Well, sure, he could have said that too.
I was just stopping by to tell Marty that Fairhaven will always provide for his livestock, even in the lean times. Tara, Marty, have a good one.
The hell?
Animals are absolute sponges, you know that? I'm sure your crops are the same way. Ah, nature. So beautiful, so fearsome. Whew. Cattle get dehydrated so fast in this heat. Around midday, I've been turning on a bunch of fans in the barn just to get the air circulating. I don't want to think about my electricity bill.
bothers me more than it should that the chickens don't come out of the little chicken doors. Actually, I think it bothers me the right amount. I'm allowed to be bothered by this because that's some bullshit.
Aw, who's a good kitty?
I genuinely have no idea where people go on Sundays. I'll gathered around the square because of the drought.
Hi, Natalia.
Oh, there. Looks like it's gonna be another scorcher today, huh? And, that brings me to a bit of bad news. My water pressure's been too low to keep my slack tub cold enough to set my pieces when I'm done working them in my forge. Of course, I can still melt your ore into ingots as you need.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
No worries. Hopefully this hot spell will pass soon. Whenever I run into Juliet, I try to say hello. Then the words go poof, and she's gone before I get my mouth open.
Have you checked out the Consciousness Center yet? Even people whose families didn't come over on the Mayflower.
Hi, Cameron. This is your first Fairhaven summer too, right?
Sure is. Come by the Consciousness Center anytime you need a break from the heat. We just installed new air conditioning. Not that air conditioning is a reason to go to a seminar, but it's not a reason, am I right?
What does that have to do with the drought? We're just talking about
Usually I don't eat carbs. I don't know any TV actors who do, and old habits die hard. But even I can't resist the summer pastries Angus has been making. His dough is flakier than my first agent.
Plus, you're supporting a Consciousness Center member by buying his products.
Yes, I like the way you think.
You have such nice eyebrows. Oh no, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Oh, that's quite all right. I'm very proud of them, actually. Brow pencil. And just a touch of hairspray. That's my secret.
Hello, constituent! Faring well in the heat?
I feel like a melted candle.
Yes, well, we all must sacrifice to get through this drought together.
Oh? What are you sacrificing?
Well, you know... things. I must go. Important town business awaits.
Hi, Tara. Good to see you here. Do you come often?
Not really.
Well, that's okay. Everyone has to walk the path at their own pace, as Messenger Cameron says. I grew up going to Mass, so it took me a while to feel comfortable here, knowing my parents won't approve. And Francis's snarky remarks don't help.
Hey, you're entitled to your beliefs. Don't worry about what others think.
Don't worry about what others think. Hello? Have you even met me? I can't help it. But you're right. I shouldn't care so much. Look, I feel real acceptance here. Like I can be in charge of my own destiny, you know? It's about hope.
nothing better than being casual friends.
I can tell when people look at me, they keep being you.
Sophia, How are you and Juliet doing with the water shortage?
Oh, we're managing. I hate having to charge customers for water, but I must admit, we waste less of it.
Hi, Damon. Gosh, you must be the one person whose business is doing well in the drought.
Well, the problem with being the local watering hole is you have to have water to make beer. I've been bringing jugs of water over the ferry, but the prices keep going up. My taps may be running dry soon. I'm not sure I have the heart to tell Bruno. I'm not complaining. The extra business I'm getting from this heat spell is great, but I'll run out of ice soon if it doesn't rain.
Hey, did you leave Fairhaven during the summer festival?
Definitely not.
I know it's a weird question. I just get this feeling like maybe you did.
That's normal.
This stall couldn't be in a better location. If I ever need a break, Sophia's is right there.
It shouldn't be possible to have a drought on an island. An island. Surrounded by water.
Salt water is the thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
How's business going, Emmy?
Good. But I think Finn's been sampling the merchandise a little too much. Yesterday, he was so hyper, Mom made him run a lap around the house just to burn off some energy.
No school means playing all the video games I didn't have time for during the school year. Violet says I have to be careful though, or I'll rot my brain. But video games can be good for you. I can't believe she doesn't know that.
Small doses, son. Small doses.
Sometimes I think I should have put my shop by the shore so I could look at the ocean every day while I work. Then I remember the glare coming off the water always gives me migraines when I stare at it for too long.
I feel like you could probably see it pretty decent in the shop, right?
Don't forget to go pouring a bit of whiskey into the sea. Anglers gotta offer something up from time to time.
Don't know what to do with that information, Bruno, but thank you.
Listen to that purr.
Hi, Giva. I hope the drought isn't messing with your instruments.
On the contrary, I couldn't have asked for anything better. This drought is isolated to Fairhaven. It isn't occurring in Milkwater, which makes it perfect for research. I want to take several groundwater samples and see how much moisture remains in the soil.
This drought can't be that special.
That's what everyone here seems to think. But I just can't believe that. I spoke with Thomas about the drought, and he said he had to dig his well deeper just a few years ago. Strange that the aquifers could deplete so quickly.
Bet it's the mayor. Shouldn't have taken me so long to piece that together. Kind of embarrassed. But it's the mayor. What a fucker. How do you have enough time? It's like now I have to the whole Fae village? Like that's the whole thing. Am I even gonna be able to talk to Coven about the thing, or do I have to wait until daytime to talk to them about it? Took all night to get over here. A little speed spell, that's clutch.
Cameron's influence troubles me. More and more people attend his services, which means he'll persuade them to believe that there are malcontents out to do harm to the community. We need more information. Novice, Acolyte, the time has come for both of you to learn shapeshifting. How do you feel about a feline spy mission?
Yes! Yes! I see where you're going, and I like it. Feline spy mission?
We'll learn how to turn into cats and then sneak into the consciousness center. How close is my guess?
Telepathically close. Every witch learns from Ariel how to shapeshift themselves into animals, but they must wait until they're old enough not to misuse such power. I trust both of you to treat your animal hosts with kindness.
What if I get stuck as a cat? Now, that would be funny.
Ariel won't let you get stuck as a cat, I promise. Parker's mentioned more and more talk of rooting out the malcontents, and Cameron is often scribbling in this tiny little notebook of his. We need to know what it says. Visit Ravenwood Hollow for a transmogrification lesson. Then see if you can find an open door at the center to sneak through.
This might be going too far. We could just get intel by attending this week's service.
All of us showing up together? That would be too suspicious. Besides, we need that notebook.
Hey, I'm not bothered by this.
As long as we don't get caught.
How do you guys get back home? I don't know how to fly. Like, what am I missing? I have the potion. I have a broom. I drink the potion. I throw it on the broom. Nothing has seemed to be an option. I have to make my own broom? Do I use the butter churn?
Morning, Tara. Any chance your grandma may have passed down any folk remedies for ailing cattle?
No, why? Is one of your cows sick?
Well, that's the thing. I just don't know. She's not producing milk, but Dr. Syed checked and said she doesn't seem to have an infection. I may have forgotten to feed her once, or twice.
The animals get sick if you forget to feed them?
Apparently! And I can't get a vet to come in from off-island for at least another week or so. I just wish someone in Fairhaven really knew animals. Let me know if you think of anything.
I may know someone.
I can make apple cider. Why'd I make all this fucking apple juice if I can make apple cider? I'm a fool.
Ariel, do you know any remedies to cure sick animals?
I might. Who's it for? A pequeño woodland creature?
No, a farm animal.
Perhaps freedom will cure what ails her? But the magnificent bovine does not deserve to suffer due to her owner's neglect. Gather some coconuts from the beach. Make this potion. That should set her right. Oh, and you'll need this. I'll give it to you this one time, but in the future, you can buy more from me. Although, I do hope you tend your animals well enough that you won't need it.
Your hair? Hey, don't walk off. I ain't done talking to you, bitch.
So, you are to learn how to walk a mile in a cat's paws, are you?
Yes! Finally! I've been waiting for years!
I don't usually say this, but
I really hate your
patience.
legs.
Don't forget respect for the creatures allowing you to use their corporeal forms.
What? I thought we were going to learn how to transform into cat form.
Don't be ridiculous. No one can do that. But we can politely ask animals if we can ride along in their bodies for a while.
Exactly. Grey Malkin and CLEOCATRA here are experienced with ride-alongs. Oh, of course, of course. Tara, Violet, it's time for you to ask permission.
Grey Malkin, you are the noblest of felines. I would be grateful to walk with you.
Is this some sort of joke? A hazing ritual or something?
Friends, please excuse the manners of our newest member. Her speciesism is brought on by ignorance rather than malice.
Now, I can sense the thoughts of our fine friends with gills and feathers and fur, but what makes you unique, dear witches? is that you can share their consciousness. Tara? CLEOCATRA must know she can trust you.
Oh, okay. CLEOCATRA, can I, walk with you?
I gave you milk?
She said, of course. Now, take these shape-shifting incantations. You'll need to cast them on your chosen cat.
Where's my body go?
Holy hand sandwiches! It worked! I'm a cat!
Not just any cat, but your familiar. And she sees so much more than humans.
Now off with you. Do your skulking.
We need to head to the Consciousness Center. We've got to find out what's been happening there.
Wait, you sound normal. That's wild.
It raises so many questions, but we gotta scamper. There's no time to waste. I know being a cat is bonkers, but come on. No.
Mind your business. I wanted to catch a bird.
I know being a cat is bonkers.
I am going the right direction, bitch.
It's go time. We need to be totally silent. If they catch us in here, they might think we're just mousers keeping the center clean. Ew. But they're not gonna turn a blind eye if we start spouting the Queen's frickin' English.
Cat's got my tongue. Got it. Notebook, notebook. I wonder where it is. Here it is.
And the presence of malcontents seems to be on the rise in our fair town. It's they who spread the pagan beliefs we saw at the summer festival. Whatever they may call themselves, their purpose is clear: to sow chaos and keep you from your true potential.
That's a lie.
Who is that? Find them!
Oh, a disembodied voice! It has to be witches. Oh, I mean, malcontents!
Time to scram.
Dumb bitch.
Ooh, CLEOCATRA is fast. That run barely took any effort.
Glad you enjoyed it, because I think the incantation is about to wear off.
Man, human senses are nothing compared to cat senses.
Whew, I know, right? Thank you, Grey Malkin.
You're the best, CLEOCATRA. Now, let's take a look at this journal.
We have a heck of a report to make to the Coven at the next meeting, that's for sure.
Hi there, Violet. How's your garden doing?
Sunflowers like sun, but not feeling like they're on the surface of the sun, you know? I've been recycling water as much as I can just to have enough water for my flower beds, and timing Sebastian in the shower. I swear, his hair routine is even more complicated than mine, but I think I might be done for this season after I harvest my last batch. The bees need water more than the flowers do. I should be thinking about what flowers to order for the shop. Instead...
CLEOCATRA. Oh.
Hey there, kitties. How are you doing in this drought, Shelby?
Oh, I've got what I need. You should look after some of the other folks.
Tell you the truth, I never used to see a doctor regularly. Amira's the only one I've ever wanted to visit.
Next time Kai comes in here to borrow my clear coat for a board paint job, I've got to make sure I remind him to use it in a well-ventilated space only. Love that guy. Swear I do. But I don't think he can afford to get any more flighty.
Kai is such a flirt. Look.
Who's left?
Angus is the most wholesome gamer I've ever met. We started playing fighting games at his place on Saturdays. I always beat him, and he just grins and says, "Oh, you really got me, Kim." I just wish he'd stop asking me to go to the Consciousness Center.
Emmy and Finn's drink stand always makes my day. Maybe they'll take over the bar for me when they're old enough.
Ah, you're the missing one.
Hi, Lena. How are things going?
Oh, busy. We've ordered jugs of water from Milkwater. Everyone seems to need more than the town pipes can supply. So if you need some water, they should be coming off the ferry soon. Oh, and if you have any eggs to sell, that would be great. Marty's hardly got any lately. I can't wait until this dry spell is over.
This drought is making everyone miserable. Huh. I wonder if some witchcraft is in order. Have you ever seen a dry spell like this on the island before, Lena?
A few years back we did, but that was the first time I can recall. Thomas even had to dig his well deeper. It's strange that it's happened again so soon.
Oh, God. Dana, shut up. Dana, shut up. Oh, right. I'm supposed to fix a cow.
You think Violet will stock some... Oh, the Milkwater vet rescheduled my appointment again. Apparently a horse over there has been having difficulty with her following.
You mean foaling?
Oh, yeah, that makes much more sense. Although there is this one mare on social media that has 200,000 followers. Oh, the Milkwater vet rescheduled my
You mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can I not? What do I have to do? Oh. Whoops. How do I... Make the cure animals first potion. How do I do that? Oh my god. Did I... What? But what? Where? Haven't got this thing going. Oh, it's right there. Are you kidding me? Am I too late? Parchment. Summon night spell. What does parchment do? Oh, advanced incantations. Well, I'm not there yet.
Oh, I can't wait to drink some of this while reading the latest detective novels that came in.
Do you ever catch up with your family back in Alaska?
Well, my dad walked out on us when my brother and I were 3. Went back to Russia. My mom and I talk, but she also thinks I run a bookstore in Milkwater. I haven't been able to tell her about, no, you know.
Everything so cute if I can't go in anywhere.
If the wellspring is nearby, does that mean I can visit it?
Oh, of course not. The wellspring is absolute magic. That is why magic courses through every leaf and pebble in the gloaming. Only very experienced witches, or very old fae, can make it to the center of the gloaming.
I'll be honest, I've heard of werewolves before, fairies and goblins too, but not Kurupiras. Are Kurupiras a kind of goblin or something?
That's silly. No. We are Kurupiras. Nothing more, nothing less. Though we survive on the same magic as our goblin friends.
Ask him if he's a goblin. Oh my god. You can't just ask someone if they're a goblin. Somebody better fucking teach me how to use my broom. This is bullshit. I'd catch a grasshopper if I was a cat.
Thomas told me his well is running dry.
Yes, summers here in Fairhaven are always hotter and drier as they wear on. The growing trees and crops will drain the groundwater until the harvest time.
Is there anything we can do?
A summon rain incantation might bring some relief. Here's what you need. Bring it back here to the circle when you have it ready. Tara, Violet, was your mission successful?
Was it ever? Once Ariel taught us how to transmogrify, we practically waltzed into the center.
Dragging that journal away in cat form wasn't easy, but we managed it.
He started a heading for a list here. Possible malcontents. No names on it yet, though. That confirms my suspicions. This isn't just idle talk. Thank you, you two. You were excellent.
Yes. What can I say? We make formidable spies.
Oh, I hate
and you've performed admirably in your shape-shifting abilities. You may now shapeshift responsibly into a cat familiar after creating shape-shifting incantations of your own. In cat form, you'll be able to utilize their swift reflexes to catch fish and other useful items. Also, while the cat is in control, your body can be resting, so it allows for more hours in the day. Well done, both of you.
Am I just the busiest little beaver in
Shelby,
the world, or what?
Do you have a familiar too?
I got 4 right now, but I've had more. Only fools think you can have only one familiar. Your life changes every day, doesn't it?
Will we be seeing your familiar at the Coven Circle anytime soon?
Nah, he's a beaver, so he doesn't come around here. But if you see any dams, make sure you shout, "Good job, buddy!"
Do you have a familiar, High Priestess?
I do indeed, but she's a cormorant and she spends most of her time over the water. You're not likely to see her.
It's a cormorant?
What about you, Adept? Is your familiar around here somewhere?
Of course. She's a red fox that Ariel rescued from a trap a few years ago. She's a little skittish, but, I adore her.
Why does everyone have a cooler shit than me?
My familiar started clawing at our back door and then prancing over to the couch like it's his. Sebastian's like, why is this cat so chill with you? And I'm like, who knows? Cats, dude. You that swim, run, or fly, please let me travel in your mind's eye.
How much time do I have? Crabs. Just spending all this time running this way. Oh. Hot damn. That was easy. Can I catch lightning bugs? Oh, really? Not beans. Alright.
Should I go to sleep? I will wake up in my human form.
Silver. Paper.
Alrighty.
The time for walk.
That was
Try giving this to your cow, Marty.
Wow. What's in it?
Secret wild family recipe.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna try this right now. Chickens can't blow away in the wind, right?
I hope not. I would hate to get smacked in the face by an errant chicken.
Were you the one who helped restore the ranch so that pretender and designer Muck Boots could move in? Great. Just great.
sassy bitch. We're all doing the best we can, Thomas. Hurry, bitches. Stand down here in the clearing like a bunch of wicked eagles.
Delightful! Thank you!
Maybe this is a rude question
I hate
to ask,
realize
but
I would be more rude.
why do your feet point backwards?
They allow for the best kinds of trickery. When I lived in Pindoretama, I led more hunters away from the animals of the forest than any other curupira. Nothing confuses a human more than a set of tracks going the wrong direction.
So, not everyone has backwards feet?
You have more questions, don't you?
Hey, there's a lot of information to digest.
True. Go on.
If the gloaming is so dangerous, why do you live near it?
Because we Fae must. We need at least a little magic in the ground under our feet, just like humans need at least a little sun on their skin.
Are these the days that he's... Oh, hey, girly.
Oh gosh, I just love meeting new witches who grew up outside Fairhaven. You must have so many stories about the city.
People keep thinking that, but my life has been 1,000 times more exciting since moving here.
Are these the days that he's sitting on the bench? Because these are the days he was off. I'm smart. I figure shit out.
Excellent. I can get to work now.
So, the new rancher...
No, I am not going to eat his livestock. I have more self-control than that.
I was just going to ask if you'd met him yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna buy so much meat for you, baby.
At this point, I've explored every nook and cranny in this town. Somehow, though, surprises still pop up.
Like...
Cameron actually asked me if my kids ever sneak out at night to play pranks. Like I don't know where my kids are. He really has a lot of nerve. My kids are tucked in safely every night. Well, I may have put a tracking charm on them just in case.
So it's a girl.
I have mad respect for my brother still hitting the wave circuit. Competition's fun, but all I want to do is enjoy the water.
Feel you, bro.
Amira's been asking me to slow my drinking down. What she doesn't know is that it's the secret to my longevity. The drinks keep me tip-top, like a pickle.
That's not true.
Cameron came to me asking what he should do if he keeps hearing disembodied voices in his consciousness center. But I had to tell him, I'm not that kind of doctor.
It was Violet being a dumb bitch, for the record.
I thought maybe I was just being paranoid about malcontents, but now that someone's disturbed the consciousness center, I know for certain. Fairhaven has a malcontent problem.
Mom is a malcontent.
When I found out Lena was High Priestess, I wasn't really surprised. Some part of me always knew. But did she know the truth about me? Even when we were kids? Oh, such a pretty girl.
I love you so much, CLEOCATRA.
you. Fancy.
The fuck? Oh, there we go. Oh, I know if you wonder if I have to get stars in all the mine levels.
I could.
No, I'm aware. I'm trying to pick up a rock. Honestly, a rock that's as big as your head. Super easy to pick up.
you that swim, run, or fly. Please let me travel in your mind's eye.
Ooh, I'm a fast kitty. Birds fear me. What the hell? Where are all the crabs and shit? Do they not come out at night? I should be able to jump. What else is there to do as a cat? Fish? Where are all the critters that taunt me? Should I? Amazing.
Listen to that purr.
You still liked that, didn't you, kitty?
That medicine you gave me worked a miracle. Mona Lisa is back in action. Just look at this fresh milk. Oh, and here. You should have this for your trouble, too.
Happy to help.
Darn it! I had just found the perfect bit of straw to chew on for today's selfie, but Moo Tilda ate it before I got the chance.
Huh. Almost like she needs it for sustenance instead of an aesthetic.
Plants will always tell you what they need. My grandmother said they'd sing to her, and I believe it.
I need to water things. Oh, am I gonna be able to in the way I do? Nope. Limited. I'm gonna go take a bath.
I didn't mind Cameron that much before we did our little recon mission, but now that we know he was making a list of names, well, he's on my list, and that's not a list you want to be on.
Have you gotten an Ogiva yet? I got her talking all about Assam tea production. I wish I could invite her to my shop and show her my samovar.
Thomas makes me laugh sometimes. I think the grouchy exterior just hides the teddy bear heart he's got.
Rob Messenger Cameron. I just don't get it. He's the most upstanding guy you're likely to find on this island.
You gotta hit the Point Break off South Beach. The rocks make it a little gnarly on low tide, but at high tide, it's epic.
No, I'm good.
Emmy and Finn's lemonade stand is amazing. I wish I had their ambition when I was a kid.
Look at Arno over there.
Who's Arno?
Damon, I mean. Arno's his pa. Ran this place before he and Kaya went back to South Africa. Damon wipes down the counter just the way Arno did it.
Oh, right. I remember what I'm doing. Still trapped. Crab. Fuck you, crab. Come out when I'm a cat. Let me catch you.
Sebastian doesn't really...
You don't have much to say, do you? Nah.
What's up?
I've been thinking this summer about taking charge of my grief, like Vanessa said at group. I want to go through the standing stones and see if I can find out what happened to my mom.
I don't think that's what Vanessa meant.
Maybe not, but it's what I need to do. I have to find her.
But we can't get in.
Yes, we can. We just need a keystone. And I know where one is. Have you ever noticed that weird rock in the town hall display case?
Yes. There's a sign that it says it's not native to the region, but was found in the mine.
It was found there after Mom disappeared and Lena's dad lost his memory. I don't know who put it in the mine, but it doesn't belong in town hall. It belongs to the coven. But the High Priestess doesn't want us to take it back and arouse suspicion. She says it's safer to stay out of the gloaming.
Maybe she's right, Violet. Your mom and Lena's dad were much more powerful witches than we are.
My mom would never have left one of us behind in there. And now, I'm old enough to go in after her.
This is a bad idea.
What if you go into the gloaming and you disappear?
Then at least I'll have tried something. No one will even notice us going to town hall as long as we're careful. We don't have to sneak past any people this time. Just some pesky locks. So, we'll need 2 lockpick incantations. One for the town hall front door, and one for the display case. I'm on Wellspring duty all week. And you're better at incantations anyway. Come visit me when you're ready. But remember to, be cool about it.
Huh. I don't want to participate in this.
Do you have all you need for the rain incantation?
Here's the rain spell.
Wonderful. You can recite it when you're ready. All you need to do is take it from your pack and read it. Do you have all...
Here's the...
Wonderful. All you... You are forbidden to approach the standing stones.
Where'd that come from?
Why is that?
It's not for you to know.
Who is it for to know?
That isn't your concern.
What? The fuck?
We have to meet at night, but make sure...
Violet is crazy good at potions. If I weren't already afraid to ever get on her bad side, I am now.
Clouds break open. Release your waters to the parched earth. Rain pour down.
That didn't rhyme.
The summon rain incantation is useful, but soon even the resources you need for it will stop replenishing. If you have tasks you need to finish this summer, I suggest you complete them as soon as you can. We need to turn the season soon. Here is the fall ritual incantation. To create it, you will need a ruby, which will require you to go much deeper into the mine. The gem you need may be even deeper in the mine, since the upper levels were stripped years ago. The key to the deepest levels was lost long ago, before the mine closed. But I cast a summoning spell to retrieve it. Take it. You should now be able to explore further in the mine. You will need to reach the very bottom to find the most precious gems.
Precious.
Am I ready?
Oh, I'm growing marigolds. Right? Is that a marigold? Oh, but.
Oh, such a good cat.
I gotta be careful on a hot, windy day like this. If any embers from the workshop fire get blown out the door, we could have a 5-alarm fire on our hands. And I'm not letting my luck rub off on the rest of the island. No, sir.
How are your crops doing now, Thomas?
That spell of rain helped, but too much more right away might mean my topsoil washes away. When the soil is too dry for too long, it can't take a lot of water at once. It would be better if harvest season comes soon. Summer's almost over, so don't go leaving your crops in the ground. The fall air will shrivel them right up.
Giva said none of her instruments predicted the rain we just had. I hope our weirdo island doesn't break her brain.
I've noticed Kim fishing more and more often by the lake. I'll make an angler out of him yet.
Here's a question, fellow newcomer. Does Fairhaven's history fascinate you too, or is it just me?
Yes, it does. Fairhaven may be small, but it's complex.
My feelings exactly. So many people from the world over have come to the island. You've gone quite deep into the mines, haven't you? I find that place especially intriguing. There was once a thriving mine operation down there, but it halted quite suddenly not too long ago. If you find anything in the mines that explains the place's history, will you tell me?
That's kind of vague, but, sure.
Emmy and Finn were asking me how my barometer worked, and I thought, wouldn't it be grand to have a summer science camp? But summer is almost over. At least it should be. This really is an odd place.
Working on it.
How are your animals now, Marty?
Oh, they're doing much better. I was able to refill their troughs and some backup barrels. I sheared the sheep for some relief from the heat. So now I know what it's like to get kicked in the face by a sheep. I hope fall comes soon, though. Still too hot for the rest of my livestock. Sebastian always looks like he's having such a blast on that skateboard of his. Almost makes me want to break out my old hot pants and roller skates combo.
You know, when Thomas first started coming into my diner, he always took the seat at that booth that faced Lena's store, but now sometimes he sits at the counter instead. Still doesn't say much, though. Honestly, I just want to go home and binge watch something trashy. I also know if I don't get out more, I'll die alone.
It's tricky. Oh.
Right. This is the floor the High Priestess gave me the key for. At least I don't have to go looking under every rock for it this time. Things I want, but... I need to find the key to this...
It's fine. This isn't ominous at all. I'm gonna be slightly curious about any of this.
I could.
This looks like ores.
Hey.
Heck yeah! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not the hinteth of the tiniest hint. Curiosity. I'm not gonna speculate at all.
here. What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Recipes. Okay, that's cool. I ain't mad about it. So I'll lose them next time. Start at 5. I'll just know that.
I believe in making my own luck, but I'm not opposed to doing anything.
Angus keeps telling me to be extra careful when I lock up for the night. He's paranoid because of what happened at the Consciousness Center. But look, I don't see evidence of a break-in, and Cameron won't even say what was stolen.
Parker's been bringing the twins to the Consciousness Center since they're not in school, and man, they're cute. But they're affirming my belief that I don't really want kids. You see? It rained! It's proof that all this town needs is a positive outlook and good leadership.
But you didn't make it rain.
Good leadership is what is needed to keep morale high and get us through any time of crisis. I can't believe anyone would dare break into the Consciousness Center, but fear not, we'll find these no-good-nicks.
Hi, Violet.
Hi, Tara. Wasn't that bit of rain nice? My bees have just been dancing around. Wish it could have lasted, but it will be time for fall soon.
Things are getting pretty bad. Better help the Coven turn the season as soon as I can.
Fall is going to be, like, intense. I can feel it. There's something in the air. It might be the stink bomb the twins set off outside the school, but also, it's my intuition.
Did you hear? Someone broke into the Consciousness Center. Cameron asked me to reinforce the windows in case someone's getting in that way. But I don't know. Won't that make the Consciousness Center look more threatening?
Yeah. Yeah, it will.
Gotcha!
I found something!
Hope this drought ends soon. Heat makes people ornery. Livestock, too. One summer, my cousin Christoph got so bored, he tried wrestling a goat.
How did that go?
About as well as you'd imagine. And he smelled so bad after, his ma refused to let him back in the house. He had to sleep in the barn that night.
Sometimes I wish Violet and Kim were my older siblings. They're so easy to talk to.
You think Violet...
Messenger Cameron said that he heard disembodied voices in the Consciousness Center. It's odd. What is he trying to say? That someone was doing magic tricks? Because you'd have to be very, very good at magic tricks to unsettle the messenger.
Thomas says we're gonna run out of water soon. I wonder what you would have done.
If you ever spot a spare coconut on the beach, I would be totally stoked. I get a little homesick sometimes.
Francis came in looking for rice, onions, and spinach with a package from Kim's under his arm already. Took everything in me not to ask if I could have a plate of whatever he was about to make.
I got a letter from an institute. I can't. Girl! What's up, Tara? Busy writing at your desk, I hope?
You bet. We're ready to go.
Woohoo! Meet me by town hall between 8 and 11 tonight.
She just flew away in a motherfucking broom. Why can't I fly on a broom? The hell? I'll just trot like a dumb bitch. Run everywhere. I'm not here, little girl. You didn't see me. You didn't see shit. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna miss it. 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 Ah!
Phew! You came. I was afraid you might chicken out.
Hey! I don't back out on my word.
And I'll never doubt that again. Come on, speak the incantation to the door and it should open right up.
To retrieve a magic rock, first this locked door must unlock.
Ooh, we are smooth.
Let's not celebrate just yet. We still have the display case.
Yes, here it is.
Why don't we wear different clothes?
To retrieve a magic rock, first this locked case must unlock.
Yep.
Oh, not again! Run! Oh, you run fast.
'Cause I'm so full of adrenaline. I'm a few seconds away from finally going through the stones.
Hold up. Right now? Tonight?
Obviously. No one can hold me back.
At least let me come with you.
I can't. What if it's dangerous?
That's exactly why you should let me come.
No one is going anywhere. What were you two thinking? Breaking into town hall?
I didn't know an alarm would go off.
Even if it didn't, you know how dangerous the gloaming is. That place? It changed my dad forever.
And it took my mom. I need to find out what happened, Lena.
I understand that. But no one goes into the gloaming alone. Not since, you know. Violet, I promise. We'll talk this all over at the circle tomorrow. But for now, give me the keystone and go home.
You were really going to go in by yourself?
I didn't want you to get hurt. I'm sorry, Tara.
Just when I figured I ferreted out all the surprises around here.
Butterfly in the sky. Oh, because I gave them a fuck. What are you doing out at midnight, bro? On it.
Uh-oh. I better head there now.
Thank you, everyone, for attending on such short notice. As some of you have already heard, someone broke into Town Hall last night. The thief then broke into the display case and stole an archaeological artifact. This is not an isolated incident. Cameron has reported disturbances at his consciousness center. The work of malcontents, I'm sure of it.
Learn another word, Cameron.
It may well have been malcontents, but until we know for sure, the Fairhaven Culture Committee will become the Neighborhood Watch.
Hey! I volunteered for the Culture Committee, but I don't want anything to do with the Neighborhood Watch.
Shh, Francis, it'll be fine. Now, I may just be a small-town rancher, but Otto, I don't think you can repurpose our tax dollars like that.
I agree with Marty.
But if our community isn't safe, then how will any of us lead our daily lives? We need the Neighborhood Watch. If you have concerns, come talk to me. But later, because I have paperwork to do now.
Summer's lease hath all too short a date.
Come again?
Don't mind me. I'm just quoting from the sonnets. That line meant summer doesn't last forever, which is appropriate since it's almost over. Look, it's totally normal to walk around quoting Shakespeare, okay?
I love you so much, little dude.
I've never heard of a building here getting broken into. And what did thieves even want from the Consciousness Center? Francis keeps telling me not to worry, but I'm sleeping with my heaviest frying pan next to our bed, just in case.
Here, kitty kitty.
Outrageous! Truly outrageous! And to think a valuable Fairhaven artifact was taken by these scoundrels.
What exactly was stolen?
A rock. But a very significant rock, I'm told. It's quite old and not from any local quarry. Perhaps our thief is a geologist of some sort.
I've never understood people.
The time.
So loud. I swear I didn't hallucinate all of these chests, did I?
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free. Aw, who's a good kitty?
Founder Korn asked how things had been going in Fairhaven, and I didn't know what to tell him. Who runs a consciousness center that gets broken into? That's the opposite of serene and peaceful.
I feel badly for Marty.
Why?
Opening a livestock ranch next to Thomas? Yikes. I hope for his sake he plans to let his animals graze freely. And that he has a plan to deal with all that manure, so the runoff doesn't affect Thomas's soil.
Marty got a degree in raising animals? but he never actually raised any. College doesn't make any sense.
Everyone, I'm sorry. It was my idea to break into Town Hall.
I thought so. Nice work.
And I helped. I'm sorry, too.
Thank you, Novice. The town of Fairhaven has had the keystone since the mine operation shut down. I've been asking for it back, but I can't explain how something belonging to me wound up in the mine. Acolyte, Novice, you put us in danger. However, you are also right about something. We've been too cautious towards the gloaming. But we can't afford to be cautious any longer. The wellspring needs offerings.
Hear, hear.
I was afraid you were gonna kick me out of the coven.
Course not. We can't let go of anyone or we'll be too weak to turn the seasons. Also, we're too dang fond of you both.
We'll make it up to you. We promise.
Thanks, you two. It's time to change the season. Are you ready for autumn?
How is there an almost?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Wonderful. Everyone, take your positions.
By this flame, and by this sacred sign, be this the essence of the divine.
We call the spirits of the harvest.
We call forth the healing power of water. Once again, we turn the wheel of the year. We say farewell to the maiden summer. And we welcome autumn. Wow, a fallen leaf, just like that. What happened? Was it a vision, Farseer?
The town is soon to be beset by a dark force.
What dark force? Did you see who it was?
I couldn't see it clearly, but it's the same.
It's the vision that first brought you here, isn't it, Farseer? We've long known this day would come.
What day? What's happening?
We'll discuss this later. The Farseer must rest. We all should get some sleep. We will need all our strength to prepare for what lies ahead.
Like storms that make the river sing. Fill my magic from the spring. Does anyone else in your...
More.
We just turned the seasons from summer to fall. You missed it. And at one point I did have a different outfit, but I sold it for cash. It was also shorts, so it's not like it was practically... No, this is a dress. So, I mean, it was a little better, but it wasn't going to help with winter. Bye.
Is it time?
Did you hear? This is too good.
What is it?
Someone's running against Mayor Soft, the new guy. Marty, what's his name? Otto thought he was just going to coast to victory, but not anymore. I'm so glad the drought is over. I was really starting to worry about my bees. Soon they'll cluster up to keep the colony warm. Did you know that bees generate their own heat by vibrating as it gets colder? I always loved that fact.
Oh, look at the head scratches.
Hi there, fellow farmer. You may have heard that I've thrown my hat into the ring for the mayoral election. I hope you're ready to build the new Fairhaven of the future.
I do seem to build most of the things around here.
That's the spirit.
I didn't realize you had political ambitions.
I didn't either until I moved here. I guess I'm just an ideas guy. What can I say?
Must be all that time in consulting.
What? Oh, yes.
Temperatures are dropping. but we still got fall crops to get in the ground. After all, planting season's not over lentil, it's over.
Thomas, did you just make a pun?
Ah, I knew that baker was gonna rub off on me if I kept stopping by for croissants. I heard Mayor Soft's got some competition this year.
Oh, are you thinking of voting for his rival?
Huh. Fat chance. With any luck, when that greenhorn loses, he'll leave town.
I guess I don't have to ask who you're voting for in the election.
Ah, right. Well, my boy does the best job he can. I know it's not easy. So I hear Francis and Angus are planning a wedding. That's right. They're making it official. Official.
That's too many puns. Before noon on a Sunday.
Ah, it's so nice to finally get a relief from the heat. It turns out, all-season wool trousers are not really all-season after all.
Do you think we should re-elect Mayor Soft, Francis?
Otto claims to be soft on small business, but he still owes me money for a necklace he bought for Mrs. Soft. Maybe we should elect someone who cares enough about small business owners to pay his debts on time.
Do you think Angus or Francis will wear dresses at their wedding?
I don't think so, but it would be fine if they did.
Cool. Maybe I'll wear a wedding dress if I get married. Hemi says dresses are the worst, but I think they're fun.
Hey, have you heard Marty's running for mayor? I can't wait to cast my vote. Pfft, goodbye, Otto's bar tax. You should think about voting for Marty, too. He wants to actually bring this town into the future.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Ever since Francis and Angus moved here, Francis has been stressing about this wedding. I'm psyched they're finally gonna celebrate their love, but more importantly, I'm psyched that Francis will get part of his life back. The guy has got to stop adding pictures to his wedding mood board.
Are you voting in the election, Kai?
Of course, brah. Marty wants to build an awesome new gym. Gotta have some place to train when the waves are flat, man. Oh, thanks for helping Kim build that onsen. Helps me thaw out when I come off the water now.
What are you thinking about the election, Sophia?
Oh, I don't know. I like Marty. He's nice and seems to have some interesting ideas, but he is pretty new here. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, Tara. Fall makes me nostalgic. It's the start of the busy season for truckers.
I didn't figure you as nostalgic for truckers.
Business at the diner where my mama worked would always pick up when the truckers came through. Imagine the smell of sandwiches grilling and sauce bubbling around the clock. Mmm.
Parker, this design is perfect. It looks just like Leon Korn's desk.
Oh, hey there, Tara. I'm building Messenger Connor a new desk modeled on the one in the office of the League's founder, Dr. Korn. Cameron, I'm honored that you're giving me such an important task. I promise I'll make a faithful copy.
Oh, I think Parker is so talented that he should put his own creative spin on the design.
That's flattering, Tara, but I want to stay true to our founder's vision. After all, that vision created this amazing community. I do appreciate the compliment, Tara. Truth is, I kind of fell into carpentry. It wasn't something I was particularly passionate about. I would rather have been a florist, like Violet, but I find ways to create beauty with my work, even if it's subtle. Like lining up the wood grain on cabinet doors. You can find beauty anywhere, if you look hard enough.
I hope you'll consider voting to re-elect Mayor Otto. He's brought so many great things to the community. Like me. I'm joking. But seriously, he has been a true supporter of our mission here.
I'm not a supporter.
The Book of the Mind includes a beautiful marriage ceremony. I was hoping to perform it for the first time this fall, but I guess Angus couldn't convince Francis to let me officiate. He couldn't even convince Francis not to have their wedding in the woods.
Ready for your first ever Fairhaven election?
Sure. Is there gonna be a debate?
I guess so. Should be fun. But I think Mayor Soft will come out on top. Well, I just talked Angus and Francis out of using calla lilies in their wedding. Calla lilies are funeral flowers. Everyone knows that.
Yup. I absolutely knew that.
Greetings, neighbor. I hope I can count on your vote to keep Fairhaven strong. Here, take a button. I'm so pleased to officiate Angus and Francis's wedding, although I understand Messenger Connor is rather disappointed. Maybe he could officiate a recommitment ceremony for Vanessa and me instead.
Exciting election coming up, huh? I've never seen Otto in such a state.
Do you think he's worried he might lose?
Well, Marty's a handsome young upstart, to be sure. I mean, some gals might find him handsome. He's not really my type. Of course, I only seem to like him shifty and, shall we say, sporadically employed. I'm so happy for Angus, and the way he and Francis look at each other. They're happy too. I tried not to get jealous of what they have.
Do you know who you're voting for yet, Tara? I can't decide. Francis is pretty determined to vote for Marty, but Messenger Cameron thinks we should support Otto.
Well, who do you like?
I like not having political arguments at home, for one thing, because then I get no snuggles. I just want to make baked goods and cuddle. Is that too much to ask for in life?
Preach it, man.
You look excited. What's the occasion?
Nothing in particular. I'm just excited that it's fall. There's no better weather for sneaking still warm cookies right off the baking sheet.
Hi there. I'm sure you recall the warm way my husband welcomed you into our town.
Yes, that was very nice.
He's truly the best candidate to bring our community together. I know he would appreciate your support.
This is such a busy time of year. School has started, the election is soon, and of course, everyone in town still needs the support of Town Hall.
How do you manage having so many jobs?
It's fine. I'll sleep in winter.
Hey, what do you think of the election, Amira?
I think it's better to stay neutral on this.
At least, publicly. I am the town doctor, after all. But I do find Mayor Otto's agitations about a neighborhood watch to be unsettling. Perhaps Marty would be more tolerant of differences. Finally. Now that it's fall, I don't have to worry about my makeup running in the heat.
Amira, your makeup never runs.
Yes, it does. I try not to be vain, but I notice every time.
Hey, Lena. I heard the election is coming up.
Oh? Yeah, I suppose it's that time again. I would rather stay out of politics, honestly. But I'll be interested to hear what the new fella has to say. I have to admit, I'm relieved that the kids are back in school. Since Parker and I both work, coordinating childcare during the summer is a nightmare. I will miss their lemonade stand, though. It made them so happy.
Are you planning to vote in the election, Shelby?
Why would I do that? Won't make a bit of difference.
That's not true. Everyone's vote counts.
It's already decided. No point worrying about it.
How are you feeling, Shelby? Any more headaches?
Feeling much better, thanks. But I still feel a chill in the air.
Oh, it is fall.
I know that. Young folks think they're so clever these days.
bed, and I'm going to bed. Because ding dong boom boom, it's getting late.
Time for bed.
Bed, 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 bed.